Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Long Dong, King Kong, Personal Truck Stop. I am now child-free. Had my kids this weekend. I wasn't able to put out anything except some shorts, which I hope were entertaining to you. But now I'm back. Daddy's back to farm money from you little brokies. That's right. Give me money. Give me lots of money. Hope my internet's working. It seems to be really freaking slow tonight. But anyway, I'm back. So, in this wonderful, delicious, superstitious, cluckalicious live stream, you either super chat me $10 or you Venmo me $9. See the pinned comment. And I talk about whatever you want me to talk about. You want me to talk about a stunk? You want me to talk about a Trump tweet? You want me to talk about your stupid cryptocurrency, which is going to zero? An ETF? Anything you want, as long as it's YouTube appropriate. You either super chat me $10 or you Venmo me $9. That's what you're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to hang out and let the clowns come in today. What did I do today? Well, I woke up this morning and it was freaking cold. Oh my God, it's cold. So I live on the coast in Virginia. And, usually it gets like in the 30s here in the winter. It's kind of cold. It's kind of crappy. But it doesn't get super cold. This morning, it was like 15 degrees, 20 degrees. I walked outside. I'm like, God. I just wanted to curl in a ball and freaking cry. Oh man, I hate the cold so much. I'm anti-cold. I'm Sir Anti-Cold. That's my name. Oh, we got a member-only comment from Alan, the one and only, the legend. It's not good that you have to make AI videos of people endorsing your tax services. Never had a happy customer. Look, Alan, a lot of people, I have many happy customers, okay? People don't want to put their faces out on the internet, and I don't blame them. Okay? But yeah, I think it's funny. Okay, you admit it, Alan. You laughed at some of those, okay? They're pretty funny shorts. They're pretty entertaining. Anyway, man, we got a low audience today. What's going on? Is my channel dying? Is it over for me? Come on, let's go. Where's my money? Where's my $9 super Venmos? Where's my $10 super chats? Yep, very slow. Maybe I should just title the video, here's how you can 10x in 5 seconds. Duh! Maybe that's how I should title my videos. Yes, it is dying. You need to listen. Look, I know how to reinvigorate views on this channel, okay? Making fun of grifters, covering the hottest stock. I get it, okay? I get it. I understand how to farm views on YouTube. I know what my niche is. But you know what? I don't feel like freaking doing that right now. I don't watch grifters, okay? I don't have time to watch grifters. I'm a very busy man, but what I can do is sit here and farm money, and then next year when I have lots of time, especially after tax season, oh, baby, we're going to go hard. I'm going to grift like you've never seen a freaking man grift before, okay? This stock will 10x. This stock will 1000x. It's so easy. It really is easy to grift if you want to. Nick Horshak says, it's negative degrees where I am. You people are crazy, man. Like, I could never live in the north. I could never live in the north. I hate the cold. I love the heat. I love when it's boiling outside. I go outside. I go for runs in like 95-degree weather, and I'm like dying, right? But it feels so good. God, I'm just drenched in sweat. Oh, it's heaven. Then it gets cold, depressing. The sun's always there. The sun's never out. The sky is gray. You walk outside, and you're like, you don't even want to go outside. You don't want to experience fresh air. How could you possibly like the cold? You're ready to officially quit your job in less than 3 weeks? Yeah. No, I'm putting in my 2-week notice on When is the 2-week notice? Let me pick the exact date. 19 January 2026, which means I will have to work until February 2nd, 2026. And if they're really nice to me, maybe I'll give them a week or two more because we're transitioning to new software at my job. And it's like a big change. And I just feel bad kind of leaving them on a limb. So maybe I'll stay till the 13th of February. I don't know. We'll see what they say. Maybe they'll just fire me on the spot. I don't know. But yes, that's the plan. Now, the reason I'm waiting till the 19th is because I'm going to Army training the week before. So I don't want to drop a 2-week and then say, oh, I'm leaving for Army training. I'm going to do it when I come back. And I think they're going to be very upset with me, okay? They're going to be very upset with me. You're leaving now? We're getting new software. And I'm like, well, I want to grift, okay? And I can't grift if I'm sitting at work. Did Gil sell Bitcoin at the exact? Of course he did. Of course. You think Gil ever misses, bro? Gil is the champion. Bitcoin was falling against it. I mean, we can go check it. Let's go check out. I mean, while we're hanging out, let's go check out Bitcoin here, okay? Let's go see what's up with the markets. Oh, I just farted. You guys like that? I'm the most professional YouTuber on the internet. This is why people want me to manage their finances. All right, let's go check out Bitcoin. Are we sharing? In the meantime, if you want me to cover anything specific, $10 Super Chat, $9 Venmo. Thank you very much. Oh, no. Bitcoin is 86,000. Okay. You're oh, man. See, here's what happened, everybody. Okay. This is my genius analysis of Bitcoin. It went up. It was like, it went crazy after Trump got elected, right? So after Trump got elected, it was what? November? It was early November. It shot up into the 90s. And then all the morons were like, bro, Trump's the president, bro. It's bullish on Bitcoin. And all these freaking idiots went ahead and bought in, right? And then it freaking sold off. Half of them probably sold because they're bussies. It rallied one more time, and then it sold off. So even if you bought like right after the election, like the FOMO, you're still down probably 12, 13%. And there's no bottom, people. There's no bottom to Bitcoin. What's the bottom of Bitcoin? What's the intrinsic value of Bitcoin? There isn't one. Clowns. But the Bitcoin treasury companies, bro. Let's go look at MicroStrategy. Okay, look at this chart. Look at this chart. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but back here, this is the .com bubble. Okay, Michael Saylor got busted for like accounting fraud or something. So the stock went vertical and then it utterly collapsed, basically in a straight line. And then the stock just trades as like basically a penny stock for 2 decades. Michael Saylor gets a new genius grift strategy of convincing morons to buy Bitcoin and making it into a religion. The stock collapses again in 2022, 2023. And then we go through this turbo clown rally, only to see it implode. Look at that chart. Look at that chart. Are you seeing any similarities here, people? Where is this going to bottom? I hope it bottoms at a 0. Personally, I don't think it will, sadly. But that is not a pretty chart, okay? That's a bubble popping right there. Do you see it? I don't know. If you zoom out, you can see it. Maybe if you're like, bro, look at the 5-year, bro. Look at the 5-year. That is annihilation, okay? And everybody else is getting into this Bitcoin treasury nonsense. It's not working. Michael Saylor's buying Bitcoin hand over fist. He's still buying it. Well, what's happening to the stock? Nothing. It's just continuing to implode. Let's go look at Misty. Misty. Hey, give me the bro. Oh, it's $31. Let me guess. Reverse, what is it, 10 for 1? Misty would have been $3 and what, 18 cents if they hadn't done a reverse split. Look at Oh my God. God, this is so bad. This is just so bad. They're going to have to reverse split again. It was down 7% in one day. Woo! I hope it was the next dividend date. Oh, where's Gil's ASST? I noticed Gil wasn't in the comments. He's probably getting his cheeks clapped again. It's a Bitcoin treasury company, bro. Look. Gil, I thought ASST was the future, bro. I thought ASST was the future. Why is it at 79 cents? Oh, you know where Gil sold it? He sold it right here. Even though he started talking about it down here. He sold it right here at $13. I guarantee it. Beyond Meat. Oh, Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy. That's funny. God, so many clown stocks just never recovered. Open Door. Oh, Open Door's up 300%. Wow. Anyway. All right. He joined back. Andrew joined back. He couldn't resist. You see, guys, trust me. When I'm doing this every day, I'm going to get so many members. Oh, my God. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Oh, I'm going to print so many attendees on YouTube. If I could just get $36,000 on YouTube, I wouldn't even have to do taxes, right? I'd still do taxes. Oh, we got our first super chat of the night. Australian dollars. Let's see if this man grifted me. Hold on a minute. 15 Australian dollars to US. Sir, 15 Australian dollars is only $9.97. You owe me 3 cents, good sir. I'm just kidding. Close enough. You got 3 cents off of me. Good job. You got me, bro. All right. That's good enough. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. All right, let me go see if this is on stock analysis. ASL. Or CSL, excuse me. What was I thinking? ASL. CSL. Carlisle's CSL Limited? Okay, this has got to be it. Okay. Let's share our screens. Let's go analyze, bro. Let's go do some DD. All right, so it's called CSL Limited on the Australian Stock Exchange, and the currency is an Australian dollar, so remember to adjust that, okay? How's the stock been doing? Get out of here. This thing is getting clapped. We got a little turnaround play here. So for the past 5 years, this thing was trading in like the 300s, and then it utterly imploded to 179. I wonder why. What does this company do? CSL engages in R&D, manufacture, market, and distribution of biopharmaceutical products in the VAX in Australia, the US. They operate through CSL Behring, CSL Securius, Jalerius Securius, and CSL Vifor. They manufacture, market, and distribute plasma products, gene therapies, and recombinants. Okay, so we're in the biopharma business here. They have a website. Can we see the website, please? No website. Oh, here it is. Oh, look. Look at my mask. I've got a mask. Not only do I have a mask, I have a face shield. All right. I'm just trying to get a better feel for this company. Okay, biotech excellence, CSL Behring, leading the way in treating rare and serious diseases, including bleeding disorders, immunodeficiencies. Oh, what about the big immunodeficiency? Hereditary angioedema, neurological disorders, and alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. Okay, biotherapies. We stay on the front line with partners in public health discovering and pioneering vaccine solutions. Okay. And the newest member of the CSL family is a global leader in iron deficiency and nephrology. Iron deficiency, eat more meat. Well, I can't do that. Is committed to launching the next generation of therapies to truly address the full spectrum of kidney disease. Okay. Why is the stock selling off? All right, let's see if we can see it in the financials first. So the stock's been getting absolutely freaking clapped. I mean, absolutely freaking clapped. So it's got an 86 billion market cap, trailing revenue of 23 billion, trailing profitability. It's got a forward PE. So that means they're projected to be profitable. It's not a crazy high PE, but that could be just because it's pricing in not a lot of growth. It's got a dividend. Okay. Let's look at the max chart. Okay, see, look at this. See, like, you think it's like, oh, it's cheap, bro. Look, it's sold off. And then you pull out the chart. Really, is it? I don't know. All right. They got semi-annual reports. Okay, revenue's kind of choppy. It definitely shoots up in the second half of the year, probably because of, I don't know, vaccines. It's vaccine season, flu season, bro. I mean, revenue's been kind of choppy, but it's trending up. Almost 5% year over year for the last quarterly report. Probably not going to see what happened here. Okay, operating income. I mean, they're profitable. Interest expense, they got some debt, but it's consuming about 15% of their operating profit, maybe, on average. So, manageable. Let's see. Okay, small gains and losses. Pre-tax income trending up. Okay, I mean, everything looks good historically. Issuing a little bit of shares, but nothing crazy. There was a big share issuance back in 2022, but that could have been for an acquisition. EPS growing nicely. Dividend growing nicely. Let's see. Operating margin actually contracting a little bit. Okay. Yeah. You can see that could be a holdover from the pandemic. Maybe they benefited from it, and now it's kind of normalizing again. Profit margin contracting, but could be normalization. Free cash flow going freaking crazy. All right, let's look at their balance sheet. Okay, 2 billion Australian dollars in cash, 11.8 billion of liquid assets, a lot of inventory. Half of their liquid assets are inventory. Current debts, 4.8 billion. Okay. Some accrued expenses, but not really. I don't see major red flags on the current assets versus current liabilities. Property, plant, and equipment. Okay. A little bit of growth, but nothing crazy. Goodwill. Kind of weird how this report lays this out. I don't know why it's not showing in the other reports, but this is from acquisitions. Other intangible assets. Okay, this is weird. I think it's just how stock analysis is showing this, because their intangible assets are not fluctuating like this. I imagine the 16 billion is the actual amount. Okay, that's my guess. Let's look at debt. Okay, about 10 billion of debt, but we saw their debts eating up about 12% of their operating income. So, I mean, it's manageable, and there hasn't been explosive growth. I guess they had an acquisition back in 2022. Okay, so their balance sheet's okay. They haven't really bought back any stock in a while. They're just paying a dividend. Interesting. Let's see. Operating cash flow seems pretty solid historically. Pulling back on capital expenditures. They had one divestiture in the second half of 2024. Okay, yeah, they had a huge acquisition back in 2022. Let's find out why this stock is selling. I mean, everything looks good on the surface. Revenue's growing at an okay pace. It's like nice, tepid revenue growth. Profit margins are contracting, but that could be normalization from the pandemic. Let's see what's going on with this company. Why is CSL stock in Australia selling off so much? Significant cut to its revenue and profit forecast driven by declining U.S. flu vaccination rates. I had to get my flu vaccine because of the military. Okay, so they took hits on flu vax. Is U.S. flu vaccination really going down? Integration challenges and higher costs from the CSL Vifor acquisition. And investor concerns over high executive pay leading to analyst downgrades and a general loss of confidence. Okay, I don't see any massive issues. Okay, flu vaccines. Oh, the executives, they're getting paid a lot. Oh my God. The big one's probably this CSL Vifor here. All right. Ongoing restructuring. Strategic setbacks. The planned spinoff of Securius was delayed. Okay. Brokers like Macquarie downgraded CSL, citing risk to guidance, competitive threats, and shifts in the Chinese market. Who are the biggest markets for this company? Biggest market is the United States, which accounts for half of its total revenue. Europe and America are just largest markets. Okay, so U.S. 47%, FY 2025. Rest of the world, 28%. Okay, Germany, UK, Switzerland are significant. Australia. Okay, so China's like, I mean, it's a nice chunk, but it's not massively significant. Okay. What are the issues with CSL was it Vicor? The hell's it called? Vicor? Whatever, we'll call it Vicor. Acquisition. Vifor revolve around overpaying for the business, unexpected commercial and regulatory hurdles, and subsequent dampened financial performance. They pay too high a price for Vifor, a sentiment fueled by the businesses. Okay, so they maybe had a bad acquisition. Increased competition in the EU has eroded margins for Vifor's top-selling iron treatment, Fair Inject. Before the deal closed, a key licensed drug candidate for anemia was rejected by the FDA, and the kidney disease medication is okay. So maybe they screwed up with this acquisition. The European Commission launched a formal antitrust investigation into Vifor for allegedly disparaging its closest competitor's intravenous iron treatment. I don't know. There seem to be a lot of concerns here. I mean, like, I don't see the company going collapsing. Okay. I think, if they overpaid for this acquisition, you might see some big hits in the near term. But from what it looks like, this is not a company that's going to zero anytime soon. I mean, is it cheap at this point? That's hard to say. You really have to understand what's going on in this company. But like the overall financials don't look that bad. Okay, at least historically. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably sit out this one, to be perfectly honest, in my personal opinion, and see if anything gets any crazier from here. Because I don't know. I don't like that chart either. Like, you think, oh, it's selling off, bro. It's cheap. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that. All right, so that's that. Interesting. I mean, I don't think it's the worst company in the world, but they definitely seem to have some issues. Oh, somebody texted me. It was not a Venmo. All right, let's do some member comments while we're hanging out here. Let's see. Where do we leave off? This channel is at a stalemate. I know this channel's... I can never fix this channel, guys. It's over. People have called my channel dead so many times. I'm still growing subscribers. I haven't even been posting that much. Like, to be perfectly honest, I've been kind of like chilling on this channel. But you give Daddy some time to post, and Daddy will rake in the cash. IRBT cleans pretty good. I know what you're doing with this one. Okay. I think I heard about this. Isn't this the iRobot company? IRBT. All right. So I hear they declared bankruptcy. The stock is down 72% in a day. Wow. Okay, look at this chart, guys. Could you ever imagine a company with this type of chart would go bankrupt? I am in shock that a company with this type of chart would be going bankrupt. No, the market is so inefficient. The market wasn't giving you a signal here. No, you should have bought the dip, bro. Good God. $37 million market cap is cheap, bro. Off trailing revenue of $574 million. Revenue, my avenue. Trailing net income of negative $208 million. EPS of negative 6.42. Analysts hold. I'm telling you to buy. Buy. That's a joke. Oh, it's got no forward PE, no PE ratio, no dividend. Okay. All right, let's look at the financials. Good God. This company got brutalized. I actually bought one of these back. It was before the pandemic. I had one back in like 2018, and it was actually pretty nice. It was a couple $100, but I had a 1-bedroom apartment back when I was single, no kids, just a brokey. And my rent was $970 back then. It's probably like $1,400 now. Anyway, I had one. It cleaned my whole my place looked nice. My place looked nice. Like I had that thing running on automatic. And I remember I brought a woman over one time and got the cheeks. And she said later on, she's like, man, your place was so clean. I was really impressed. I'm like, thank you, robot. Holy crap. This company is getting the revenue just got clapped. I mean, because it's a freaking robot vacuum. There's probably 1,000 different companies that make these now. All right. So revenue has been utterly imploding. Okay. Operating income, they basically haven't even turned a profit since the third quarter of 2024, and that was probably an accounting adjustment. So they've basically been losing money since the end of the cloud market back in early 2022. Interest expense all over the place. I'm not sure why interest is all over the place like this, but a decent amount of debt. I guess I don't know what's up with this, to be honest. Let's see. Any asset write-downs? Okay, they had a huge write-down in the fourth quarter of 2022. Any legal settlements? What is this? What did they sue somebody? Oh, that's why they turned a profit that one quarter. Just sue somebody, bro. That's how you make money. All right, net income. Yeah, I mean, just losing money hand over fist. Massively issuing shares to try to survive. Shocker. All right, let's look at the balance sheet. Wow, look at that cash. That looks like Tattooed Chef's cash balance, okay? And Tattooed Chef's was even cleaner than this. It was just like literally a 45-degree angle going down and to the right. When a company is just burning cash and you just see it going down and you see the share price selling off, which means they can't raise as much capital, that's called the death spiral, okay? How do they get cash? Well, they can have positive operating cash flow. They can take on debt, or they can issue shares. If the company's about to go bankrupt or they're struggling, I imagine the debt would be very expensive. If they issued shares, well, the share price is really low, so they probably have to issue a ton of shares to get any amount of cash. And if they don't have positive operating cash flow, where's the cash going to come from? Hint, hint, nowhere. It's going bankrupt. So pretty obvious there were, I mean, like if you see a stock's trading at this and you see cash just marching down like stairs, probably cooked. Okay. Accounts receivable down. Obviously their revenue's down. Inventory piling up. Interesting. Let's see. So they had total current assets of $248 million. Current debts of $480 million, of which $205 million of long-term debt was coming due. This was probably about to mature, and they probably just couldn't refinance. They probably went bust. That's probably what happened. I would imagine. Because you could see this, their long-term debt, a current portion of it came due, which means it's due within a year or less. And you could see it's like right around the time when the debt probably came due, and they probably declared bankruptcy. Okay. Let's see. Long-term debt. Yeah, they're cooked. Wow, I could never predict this company. Oh, negative retained earnings. Negative equity. Oh, that means they have more debts than assets. I am shocked this company went bankrupt. I cannot believe what happened. I wonder if somebody's acquiring this. Yep, negative operating cash flow just accelerating. Man, this is I'm surprised Jeremy didn't buy this. I'm not joking. All right, let's ask you, why did iRobot stock just go bankrupt? They filed for bankruptcy today. The bankruptcy was caused by mounting debt. It was probably that long-term debt coming due. Intense competition and rising costs. Failed Amazon acquisition. Amazon almost bought this company. Amazon's $1.7 billion deal to acquire iRobot collapsed due to significant antitrust scrutiny. Seriously? This company? This is antitrust? Okay. And regulatory hurdles with the EU, which feared Amazon would gain an unfair market. Oh, yeah. Amazon's already basically a freaking monopoly when it comes to, like, well, I mean, okay, maybe that's a little bit too extreme, but they're pretty dominant. But, like, why couldn't they buy iRobot? That's very odd. Intense competition. They struggle to compete with a flood of cheaper robot vacuums. Yeah, I don't think this is like a high-tier kind of product. Chinese manufacturers clap their cheeks. Tariff pressures, including a 46%. Okay, so Trump helped destroy this company. Increase their operating costs. Mounting debt. iRobot was bleeding cash for years with the net loss and sharp decline in revenue. Woo! Okay. Oh, who's buying them? iRobot will be acquired by its primary contract manufacturer and largest lender, the privately held Chinese firm, Shenzhen Pekia Robotics Corporation. Existing iRobot stockholders will be wiped out and will experience a total loss and will not receive recovery of their investment. The company expects a transaction to be completed February 2026. The stock will be suspended on December 22nd, 2025. Oh, so can I still day trade it? Wow. How much were iRobots? Maybe there'll be fire sales. Maybe I should go buy one. How much were iRobots selling for recently? I mean, I don't know if I could have one at my house now. Like, there's so many freaking toys everywhere. It's a disaster. Okay. Man, these are still pricey. Woo! 550. 550? That's ridiculous. You know what I do? I just vacuum my floors. It actually takes me like 5 minutes on each downstairs and up. So 10 minutes total, I can vacuum this whole house. Shocker. Well, I guess that's the end of iRobot. I guess they're being bought up by China. Well, too bad, so sad. The Major Dawan. Did you change your name? Gifted another membership. Who's the lucky member? And yes, because this man has been very generous to the channel, he will be getting a free sponsored video. Probably Wednesday, I would imagine. Because I want to look up the company he wants me to talk about a little bit. But he will get a free sponsored video. Okay, let's see who the new member is. Who's the new member? Who's the lucky guy? Any Venmos? Nope. Okay, it's not Andrew Paulo because he just rejoined. Was it? No. Remixer Darkin? I guess that's him. I don't know why, because Andrew Paulo's showing after him, even though I thought he joined earlier. Oh, whatever. Okay, I think Remixer Darkin is the new member. Welcome to the membership, good sir. All right, let's go back to member-only comments. You guys want me to cover something? $9 Venmo, $10 Super Chat. Hopefully people stop texting me. Let's see. Okay. You should allow channel gift subscriptions. I already have that, as you can see. I'm down 40% on my portfolio. Gil, are you ever just going to buy VT, dude? Can you just bend the knee? Since I went bullish on Bitcoin, I feel... Gil, okay? Just buy VT. Not financial advice. Ouch, sorry to hear that. Gil, you were so cocky earlier, too. I'm going to launch a hit game in January or February. Don't worry, brother. I'll make it all back. Nice. Fidelity has gone massively bullish on Bitcoin. Fidelity is not bullish on Bitcoin. They're probably launching a Bitcoin freaking fund. SpaceX going public. Oh, that's a good topic. Yeah, that's a good topic. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let's go check out. Let's go read about this because I really don't know much about this. Let's see if we can find SpaceX's filing document. SpaceX SEC. Actually, let's go to sec.gov. Search filings. Full text search. I'm not giving you feedback. I can't even freaking use it. All right, SpaceX. Hold on a minute. SpaceX SEC. There's a lot of SpaceXs on here. Okay. A session number. What is SpaceX's code on the SEC website? I saw like 10 SpaceXs pop up. SpaceX's CIK number. All right. Space Exploration Technology Corp. Okay, I don't think that's it. SpaceX SEC filings for IPO. SpaceX does not have any official SEC filings for an IPO as they are still in the planning stages, targeting a mid to late 2026 listing. But they are actively meeting with investment banks to prepare for what could be one of the largest IPOs ever. More money for Elon to do whatever. Potentially raising over $30 billion at a $1 trillion valuation. Is this company worth $1 trillion? I mean, I know this is like one of the few players launching stuff into space, but $1 trillion? SpaceX CFO Brett Johnson confirmed preparations for a potential 2026 offering. There are no filings. Yeah, I was looking for the S1. I wanted to see their financials. Maybe we can find it in a second. All right. Expected valuation, $1 trillion. Why not $10 trillion? SpaceX is holding bake-offs with investment banks. And the purpose is to fund Starship, AI data centers, and lunar base development. Oh, yeah. No. Is that his next grift, a lunar base? All right. Let's see. All right. SpaceX is moving ahead with initial offering that could seek to raise more than $30 billion. Oh, so here they're saying $1.5 trillion. Okay. Which would make it the biggest listing of all time. Let's see. Okay, this article kind of sucks. Let's ask AI some more questions. Is SpaceX profitable? SpaceX is profitable. After reporting losses in 2021 and 2022, the company achieved profitability in the first quarter of 2023 and has continued to grow its revenue and operating income through 2024 and 2025. In 2024, its estimated revenue was $13 billion. They're projecting $15 billion of revenue in 2025. That's like more clownish than Palantir. Okay, so a $1.5 trillion valuation on $15.5 billion of trailing revenue. Key driver, Starlink. The Starlink satellite internet service has become the largest revenue stream. It's another Elon company. Bro, I sell to my own company, bro. I'm making so much money, bro. Well, is Tesla going to be the next client of SpaceX? What a clown show. The launch business with Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy remains profitable due to reusability and high flight cadence. SpaceX's financial strength. Okay, let's see. Where is their revenue coming from? Break it down by percentage, by source. All right. Starlink, Elon's company, 63%. Launch services, 32%, and other, 5%. All right. This launch services revenue comes from launching satellites for various clients, from NASA, launching satellites for other commercial companies. For 2025, analysts project Starlink's share of total revenue will continue to grow, potentially accounting as much as 70 to 80% of the revenue. Is Starlink owned by a religious party? I wonder. It is a wholly owned subsidiary and a core division of SpaceX itself. It's a legal entity that operates satellite network, but its parent company. Is this correct? That doesn't sound right. Okay, then how would that, if it owns Starlink, that's intra-company revenue. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if I trust AI with this. Besides NASA, who else is paying to launch satellites and other things into space? Other government agencies, the U.S. Space Force, European Space Agency, New Space India, and other nations, Germany, Great Britain, Italy, and Turkmenistan. The commercial sector is a major growth area, with many companies launching their own assets. Amazon, which is developing its own satellite internet constellation, has purchased multiple Falcon 9 launches to deploy its Project Jupiter. Who are the primary competitors to SpaceX, both current and potential future? All right, launch services. United Launch Alliance, a joint venture between Boeing and Lockheed Martin, is a primary competitor for U.S. government and national security launches. Okay. Ariane Space, Rocket Lab, potential future competitors, Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos, China Aerospace Technology, probably not a big risk for that one. And then satellite internet. Okay. There's some competition there too. Okay. But not, I mean, like ASTS, that's selling directly to like Verizon, plans directly to Verizon, et cetera. So it's not exactly a direct competitor, but okay. So I assume this is a pretty moody business. I mean, I don't think a lot of companies are into the satellite launching business, but the valuations are pretty freaking insane. Okay. It's profitable, supposedly, with the lion's share of its revenue coming from Starlink, which is Elon Musk's company. Even if it was a totally random company and not Starlink, which is supposedly maybe or maybe not owned by SpaceX, they had $15 billion supposedly of revenue in 2025, and they want to IPO at $1.5 trillion. Am I surprised? No. Not surprised at all. So, will SpaceX ever go out of business? Highly doubt it. Okay, this is probably national security level. Is it worth $1.5 trillion? Probably not. Will it probably go up in a vertical line because it's Elon Musk, bro? I could see it. So, personally, I would not buy this. It's like Tesla, basically. Like, it's like a gambling clown stock, okay? Obviously, it's a legit business. I mean, Tesla's a legit business. SpaceX is a legit business. It does legit things, but it's just going to be a clown stock. It's just going to be a cryptocurrency, basically. Wow. That was interesting to cover. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to get some water and go pee-pee, and then we will rejoin shortly. If you want me to cover something, it's either a $9 Venmo or a $10 Super Chat, and if nobody Super Chats, we will cover member-only comments. Be right back.
Man, fuck Jeremy.
Oh. What the hell? What's wrong with this?
Man, fuck Jeremy LaFave. I think it's time we put his channel in the grave. Dude is such a clown. Dude's the biggest meme. Planet 13 got him having wet dreams. The only thing he made is to the next was his mortgage. He's gonna have to sell his Teslas in his storage. Tesla my Tesla. Man, admit you got lucky. Your morals are yucky. $60 monthly from some sucker in Kentucky, making a few thousand monthly. You think robbing people of their savings is funny? Financial education more like chronic masturbation. Fuck that noise. Listen to my proclamation. Buy BT, buy BT. Buy BT, buy BT. Buy BT, buy BT. Strong man, that's my wicket, and we buying all day. Buy BT, buy BT. Buy BT, buy BT. Buy BT, buy BT. Strong man, that's my wicket, and we buying all day. BT, my BT. Fuckwin Resort. More like a lose resort. Tattoo chef. Elf on a shelf. Suck a dick. Corsair. Your bitch got coarse hair. Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. Daddy's back. Oh. All right, let me double check Venmo because I was getting other texts in the meantime. I guess everybody just loves the Super Chat. It's the new thing. And while I'm checking this, consider booking a free 30-minute tax consultation with me. I am a certified public accountant and would gladly do your business and or personal taxes any state in the United States. You could talk to me for free. I give you upfront fixed quotes for tax preparation, and I'll do your taxes like a boss. S corporations, partnerships, C corporations, individual taxes, tax planning, 1099 generation, if you've paid vendors. I do all of it. Book a free 30-minute consultation. Pin comment below. All right, back to member-only comments. I'm feeling a little sick. I don't know what's on. I had this like big bowl of kimchi yesterday. Kimchi soup. Oh my God, I was on the pot, baby. I was on the pot. All right, let's do member-only comments. Okay, welcome back, Andrew. I knew you'd come back. They claim the Bitcoin super cycle is about to start. Who claims that? Fidelity? Are they conveniently launching a Bitcoin ETF? We just need to get rid of the weak hands and gamblers. You're all gamblers. I'm back giving this membership one last year. Look, Andrew, you cannot resist me, okay? Imagine if I was streaming every day, market open, market close, doing one of these, doing the daily clown report. You cannot resist daddy, okay? Even if you cancel next month, you'll be back, okay? Look at me. Look at me. You want me to talk to you. You probably feel real good right now that I'm speaking directly to you. You probably got a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling in your stomach right now. Feeling all good in that tummy right now, aren't you? And I will DCA even though I'm down 40%. Yeah, keep doubling down, bro. Double down. Andrew, you fool. Come on, Alan. Let me do your Alan, you got to let me do your taxes, bro. You got to let me do your taxes, okay? I'll even get you I'll give you a $5 discount since you're a member. Maybe that'll be my sales pitch. If you join the membership, I'll give you a $5 discount on your taxes. Oh, sign me up. Did we get another super chat? Strawman is the voice of the demagogue. I would be a demagogue. Like if I was dictator of America, whoo, man, I'd be up there. I'd be tearing people up. Could you imagine if I was dictator? how scared Jeremy and me, Kevin, would be. Man, I'd be sending the black helicopters after him. Get on the ground, boy! Get on the ground! Thank you. And yes, he will be getting a free sponsored video. All right. Let's see. Okay. Gil's talking about his game. But Andre Dreek said MicroStrategy was the money glitch breaking Wall Street. Oh, of course. When Bitcoin goes up, he starts talking about it. When Bitcoin goes down, he stops talking about it. When it goes up again, he starts talking about it again. Shocked. I hope that plays out, Gil. My game launches in Gil, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. Bitcoin will be back up in this clown market. Please, God. I will get the last laugh. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, bro. You're going to 10x. Strawman, you should review channel member portfolios or something. It needs to add a little more value. I mean, I don't know if that's like, I mean, I think it's funny when I do that personally. And I think I am personally equipped to do it. Okay. But at the same time, like, am I getting too far into financial advisory, like critiquing somebody's portfolio? I mean, I can laugh at it and, maybe look at some of the stocks, but I really can't tell people, oh, you should buy this and this percentage and that percentage. And I think this is going to 10x. It's kind of like murky territory. I think I could review people's portfolios, but I'd have to be really careful with that is all I'm saying. So, oh, hold on a minute. We got a $10 super Canadian. What's CA? Is that Canadian? All right. All right. Miss Peppers. Hold on a minute. CA currency. Canadian dollars. All right. So how much do you need to super chat me? What is $10 USD and CAD? Good sir, you owe me $377. $377. Look, it's USD. Okay. I'll give you the 10. I'll give you the 10 Canadian dollar answer. Big boy Matt is a disgusting grifter. He is a sickening, disgusting grifter. And he seriously needs to get to the gym. I'm not saying this to be mean, even though I am mean to him a lot. Honestly, bro, you need to go to the gym, okay? If you're that heavy at that age, you're going to croak at a very young age. And I'm not your friend. I honestly don't care about you, but I'm just being honest here. If you're that big at your age, you're going to croak, and you're going to croak soon. So maybe you should master your inner urges, your inner desires. I like chocolate. I like candy. It's very good. It makes me feel good. But guess what? I eat it in moderation. You want to know why? Because I would like to live a decent amount of time. Okay, I'm almost halfway through my life. I like it to be halfway and not I'm going to croak next year. Okay, bro, you need to get to the frickin' gym. I mean, I say it in a mean way, but it's true. You can call me a meanie poopy fart butt, but guess what? Guess what? I'm actually giving you good advice, okay? None of your friends probably tell you to get your butt to the gym, but who's telling you the real truth? Who's actually helping you here? The man that speaks the truth, even though it hurts your little fifis or your big fifis, or the sweet little lies that come out of your rotten friends' lips. And then on top of that, you associate with a bunch of disgusting grifters, sickening, disgusting grifters. You went to Jeremy's house. You went to Jeremy's house. Who does that? Unless they're a disgusting grifter. You don't associate with Jeremy Lefebvre. If you associate with Jeremy Lefebvre, you are on Big Daddy Strongman's naughty list. You are a bad boy. And you will be punished. Oh, he topped it up. All right. Let's go check out Rocket Lab. There you go. I know you little foreigners trying to grift me. Bro, I'm going to send you Aztec currency. I don't know. I'll send you 10 pesos. All right. Let's go check out Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab. Yeah, I've been hearing about this company. I mean, there's not many companies in this business, okay? So they can actually, wow. Okay, it's done pretty well. I'll give it that. Rocket Lab provides launch services and space system solutions in the US, Canada, Japan. The company provides launch services, spacecraft design, components, spacecraft manufacturing, and other spacecraft on-orbit management solutions. Okay, let's go check it out. Whoa, the end-to-end space company. We open access to space to improve life on. Oh, yeah, my life's been gotten so much better ever since Rocket Lab came into existence. Okay, they've launched 240 satellites. There's 1,700 plus satellites on orbit from them. Okay, I don't understand how that works. And then 150 plus cumulative years in space for Rocket. Okay, that's a weird statistic. From idea to orbit, Rocket Lab is an end-to-end space company delivering reliable launch services, complete spacecraft design and manufacturing, flight software, and more. Electron is the second most frequently launched U.S. rocket, delivering mission success. Are they reusable? Because can't Elon's rockets can come back. Hypersonic suborbital. HASTE is a suborbital testbed launch vehicle derived from Lockett Ranch here. It's Heritage Rocket. Okay, I mean they're in this rocket launch business. Okay, components. Oh, they got a little command center. This is totally not AI, bro. Let's look at the latest news. Let's go read the news. Okay, Rocket Lab awarded R&D funding from Canadian Space Agency. Hungry Hippo fairing successfully qualified. Rocket Lab clears significant milestone on path to launch first Neutron launch. Jimmy Neutron? Are we sending Jimmy Neutron into space? All right. Global leader in launch services. Such completed qualification testing and is en route to Virginia. Oh, I know. They're going to Wallops. There's a launch area called Wallops in Virginia. How did I know that? I used to work at NASA. Yeah, Wallops is like it's east of me. I'm not that far from Wallops as the crow flies. Maybe I can watch the rocket go up, bro. All right. Let's go look at the financials. And then let's see where they're going in the future. So the stock's been going crazy, so that tells you something there. All right, revenue is going freaking bananas. Okay, that's good. Margins are improving. That's good. Operating income, they're losing money, but they're narrowing losses every quarter roughly, so they're improving that. Profit margin, last time they only had negative 11% loss. Free cash flow margin, negative, but improving. Okay, so we see positive trends. They're losing money, but I'm sure their balance sheet's going to be fine if their stock's going this freaking crazy. Okay, so they were definitely cash poor back in 2023, and then I imagine they've been issuing shares like crazy, or maybe packing on debt. We'll see. But they have $976 million of cash and short-term investments. Total current assets of $1.3 billion. Current debts of $414 million, of which half of that is unearned revenue. So that's future revenue they're going to earn. Okay, so their liquidity is really fine. They're going to be fine, I think, for a while. Property, plant, and equipment. I mean, obviously that's going up. Good. Oh, they just had an acquisition. Who did they buy? Who did they just acquire recently? Okay, wow. Yeah. How did they acquire this business? Okay, they took on long-term debt back in first quarter of 2024. How much is their interest expense? Okay, I mean it's not that crazy. A couple million a quarter. I mean, they're losing money anyway, so what does it hurt to lose some more on interest, I guess? Okay, cash flow. I mean, they're burning cash, but like I don't feel necessarily negatively about this company because the main thing with this is there's not many companies in this space. So if they can prove they have a viable system and they're able to launch rockets profitably at some point in the future, this could work out. Okay. There's not many people trying to launch rockets into freaking space. I don't know how it compares to SpaceX, though. Compare Rocket Labs rockets to SpaceX rockets. Okay, Rocket Lab focuses on small satellite launch, offering frequent dedicated small launches, while SpaceX dominates heavy lift. But Rocket Lab's upcoming Neutron aims to show they're coming for SpaceX. Jimmy Neutron's coming for SpaceX. It's aiming to challenge the Falcon 9 in the medium lift cost competitive space. I wish I could compare this to SpaceX's margins. I wish I could. But even then, it's hard to compare because it seems like there's a lot of related party transactions going on with SpaceX. Okay. So Rocket Lab's currently in smaller payloads, but they're trying to expand that a little bit. Who are Rocket Lab's primary customers? Mix of government, commercial, satellite operators, and academic research institutions. NASA, Space Force, Earth imaging companies, Internet of Things providers. Who is their largest customer? Break down their customers by percentage. It does not disclose its largest customer. Government's it's about half government, half commercial. Okay. Okay. When are they projecting profitability? They're projecting GAAP profitability in 2027, with some estimates predict positive free cash flow as early as late 2026. This will be driven by the launch of the Neutron rocket. Okay, did Neutron get launched yet or not? Did Neutron get launched yet? No, it has not launched yet. The maiden flight is currently projected for sometime after the first quarter of 2026. They announced a delay, so they've been pushing it back a little bit. The Neutron fairing called the Hungry Hippo. I wonder why Matt likes this company so much. A lot of food references. Successfully completed qualification testing is being shipped to a launch site at the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport in Virginia. Oh, maybe it's not Wallops. I don't know. Okay. What percentage of their launches blow up? Has a mission success rate of 94%, with a total of 4 failures. The company has a strong recent track record achieving 100% mission success rate. Okay. Are the rockets reusable? The rockets are highly reusable. Well, SpaceX's are, while Rocket Lab is still developing its reusable capabilities. Okay, so the Electron rocket was designed to be expendable, but Rocket Lab has experimented with first stage recovery efforts. They have recovered boosters. Okay, Rocket Lab's upcoming medium lift rocket Neutron. Okay, so I mean it's just a competitor to SpaceX, basically. Okay, I mean right now they serve kind of like different roles, but I mean, this could work out. This could work out. We'll see how the Neutron does. I mean, it's still kind of a gamble at this point. So, I mean, do you understand this company well versus what other companies offer? It's possible. I mean, obviously the financials don't look good now, but I mean, potentially this could be a thing in the long run. I'm not going to say it's not. So I don't feel super negatively about it, but it's not really my kind of stock. Like speculative. Oh, we have this launch for this new rocket and we think it's reusable, but we're not going to know until we test it. I don't know. If you want to buy and hold something like this, that's on you. Okay. But yeah, I think Matt likes it because the Hungry Hippo reference. Oh, man. I think I'm coming down with a cold. All right. Review channel member portfolios. It needs a little more value. I mean, maybe I have to be careful with that. If you've had success, I'm sure you'll do much better than Strongman. Strongman should think twice to start a war. Oh, I'm intimidated, bro. I'm shaking uncontrollably right now. It's the debate a go. Yeah, where's our debate? $1,000 speaking fee. So I'm going to pay you $1,000 to come onto my channel. That's not how it works, Gil. You pay me $100 and you get to come debate me live. That's how that works. Okay. Sup, Dan. Paper loss only. I've updated my Gil tracker. He's got a Gil tracker. Gil, you think the stock market is going to crash, but bullish on Bitcoin? Hard for me to imagine Bitcoin going up in a bear. Dude, if the market crashes, Bitcoin is going to get exterminated. It is going to get obliterated. And the market's barely sold off. I mean, the market's doing fine recently. It's almost at all-time highs. And Bitcoin's selling off. If VT went down 30%, Bitcoin would go down probably 80%. I would not be surprised. MicroStrategy would probably implode even more. It would be very bad. I'm admitting it, even though you claimed that I lied. But you were so cocky earlier, Gil. Lay off the booze, Dan. You should try some ice sparkling water. God. Bunch of stocks are selling off. I mean, dude, the market's almost at all-time highs. Come on. Thanks for pointing that out, buddy. I mean, it was down 90%, is now up 500%. Okay, if your portfolio is dropping 90% and then going up 500%, you should probably tamper down on the risk a little bit, okay? A clown account should do that. Your main portfolio should not be dropping 90% and then going up 500%. That's highly speculative investing. That's how you get exterminated. You understand, I know I'm investing in a highly volatile asset. Yeah, but you're acting like you're all in. That's not good. You know why I don't mind investing in a volatile asset? Because when I launch my next game, show us the game, Gil. Let's go. You can't just keep talking about this game. All that matters is that your inflow. Well, here's what actually matters. Your inflow is greater than your outflow. And then you take the difference and you invest it and you don't lose it. That's the key. More money coming in, less money going out, buying long-term good investments. That's the key. Not maximizing inflow so you can blow it all on highly speculative assets. You're basically just gambling your income, your investable dollars. You should not be doing that. You could take a small percentage of that and have fun. That's fine. But your main portfolio, no, it probably should be indexed, in my humble opinion. The difference is you keep calling tops and bottoms, and it doesn't play out that way, so now your story changes the cover. How are you down 40%? He probably did use leverage. Fake Alien's first bad call I have made. No, you got clapped on something else. Out of many successful calls. We need a house hack. I don't think there are any house hack updates. I mean, I'll go look. I don't think there is. I'm feeling kind of sick. I might actually, once I finish member only comments, I might actually cut this off and go lay in bed. Oh, probably my freaking kids probably got me sick again. Or maybe a chick got me sick. Maybe I'm incubating an incurable disease right now. House hack. Or is it reinvest? Excuse me. Okay, Kevin filed something on October 31st, 2025. I think this is old. Yeah, so the only thing, so he filed something with the SEC. It says House hack determined to rebrand its corporate operations and activities under the name Reinvest. The company's maintaining its official name, House hack, and simply doing business as Reinvest. Okay. Oh, I'm calling myself Reinvest now. That's the only thing that's changed. So nothing. I'm leveraged Bitcoin. SST. Gil, as soon as you told Andrew the spy put strike and dates, I knew you were a fraud. That God. You bought puts on Nvidia before earnings a few calls ago, saying it's guaranteed. Then it went up. Woo, Gil. Just index, bro. It's not hard. It's not hard. Nvidia was a bad call too, but I did say I was gambling. You need to have a public portfolio. You make a lot of random calls, and it's roughly 50-50 since most of your calls are basically degen coin flips. Dan, buddy, I want to meet you in person. Oh, my God. You remind me of that fake alpha guy who got slapped. Echoes made a video. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's the, what's his name? He's like this little midget guy that makes fun of Africans, basically. Edgy. I wouldn't do that, of course. And you can't say Nvidia puts were a gamble. You were fighting with people saying it was guaranteed. Yeah, I said I'm down. God, my whole comment section is freaking Gil debating people. We need Kamir back on YouTube. Oh, God. That would be funny if he came back, but I guess he's found his niche on X. Oh, it's fiscal philosophy. What's up, bro? We need corn and games. Yeah. I mean, I play a lot of old games. I don't know if a lot of people would like the games I play. Like, I'll play StarCraft. I'll play Fallout 4. I'll play Skyrim. I'll play Axis and Allies, like the old version. Like, a lot of the newer games, I just don't like them. They're very annoying. Maybe I could do like a weekly game stream. I don't know. Fun fact, the game I plan to launch in January or February will make more money than my total loss. Yeah, but you could have kept the money and also made money with your new game. The point is not to lose the money, especially if you're a young man. If you're making a fortune off these games, which we've seen no proof, but assuming you are, why would you then blow all the money? If you're making a bunch of income, invest it, put some in an IRA, maybe start a solo 401k, okay? Max those out, then take money and have fun with it instead of just blowing it all. Max out the tax advantage accounts. And if you don't like tax advantage accounts, then just have a nice taxable account that is just long term. And then you can take a portion and have fun with it. But you should have the core of your portfolio in an index. That's the only game I plan to launch next year. I own you, buddy. I'm starting a new political party, Demagogues for Deflation. I love inflation, bro. It makes my mortgage cheaper. Okay, Gil, we're still talking about his investments. Payne Pal is fine. The Bulls are giving up. I am a PayPal shareholder. I have 4 shares of PayPal. I have 1 share of Adobe and I have 4 shares of PayPal. That is the extent of my individual stocks. I know I'm a fraud. Sup, Fiscal. Remember, you and Ryan disliked Target. Target is trash. I don't care where the stock goes. I hate Target with a passion. There's nothing good about Target. The food sucks. Everything's overpriced. No. Go to Walmart. Gil, it's not too late. Or buy from Amazon. Not too late to VT and chill. Exactly. VT and chill, and then use a small part of your portfolio to have fun. Target has been doing good. Thanks for the membership. Yeah, you better sign up yourself, boy. Excuse me. When Hood tanks, I might pick up some. It will tank if the bull market ends. All the retail clowns get annihilated. Awesome, bud. Help us troll Strongman, Virgin Galactic. Yeah, we're going to cover Virgin Galactic. I'm feeling kind of crappy, so I think I'm going to end this pretty shortly. I'm expecting my apology when I launch my next game. Don't be scared. I want to get on your knees and apologize. I don't know if Dan's going to do that, man. Hands, you are a clown. Me and Alan are Chads. IRBTQ cult about to spawn. I would not be surprised. Dog man is strong. I am pretty strong. I'm feeling kind of weak today, though. Yep. Shout out the new members. They control you now. I guess we'll do them. We'll go check out the members before we close out. I'm up today by Vu. All in Tesla. No, wait for SpaceX, bro. Actually, after SpaceX being valued at 1.5 trillion, I'm scared. That's it, dude. SpaceX, where like most of its revenues coming from Starlink. No. We need more trolls. We have enough trolls. Most people here are trolls. That is true. Elon to 1 trillion. I wouldn't be surprised. SpaceX convinced clowns I need their rockets to explode to gather data humans on Mars in 3 weeks. Any day now, we're going to colonize Mars, bro. Money means very little to Elon at this point. Oh, no, it means a lot. Trust me. He wants to be the first trillionaire just for the status of it. Me and you are probably the only ones not out of shape and actual Chads. I'm in shape. I'm not bald. From the audience, maybe. Musk fans are so stupid. The con man is trust me, I understand the sentiment. That's right, Gil. Way over price valuation. PE will be like 200. LOL. We need to put a giraffe in space immediately. Yeah, just launch it into space. Don't even give it a spacesuit. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Demagogues for democracy, all in VT. All right, boys. I'm starting to feel like crap here. I don't know why I've been sick recently. I need to go yell at some chick, maybe. I could give you a port to review. I promise not to sue you too much. Okay, we could do that. Yeah. I'll review. If it's yours, I'll review it. Why not? Why not? If someone is hunting for a 10x, they're a gambler, not an investor. Oh, God. Oh, Stepsis, my ex has popped in. Sorry, guys, I'm flagging. I feel like doo-doo. Well, because I think it was the kimchi. Because, like, I felt fine. I felt fine all weekend. And then I had that bowl of kimchi soup on Sunday, and I've kind of felt, like, off since then. Did I miss anything good? Everything's good in my videos, bro. Strongman is all in. Oh, yeah, totally, bro. It was very interesting, but we're about to cut this off. I want to debate Strongman on the benefits of Dogecoin. That would be funny. VT's crashing to 140. Oh, my God, it's a crash, bro. It's over. All right, well, I appreciate everybody zooming in. I guess we'll go check out the members real quick, and then we will cut this off. I think the membership will grow pretty significantly next year. Once I'm streaming consistently, we will see. All right, let me pull up the members, and then we're going to cut this off. Whew. Man, maybe I'll take a bath. Ugh. All right, let's check out the members. Let me share my screen. All right, here we go. You want to see the fortune? Let's see the fortune I'm making from my members. All right, we have 47 members. The newest one is Andrew Paulo. He rejoined. He's been a member for 5 months, but then he left for a month, and it kind of broke my heart. Remixer Darken, Fake Alias. Yeah, we got some people joining here. Alan Carlson. Knuckles the GOAT, about to expire. Knuckles, you better re-up, bro. Don't hurt my feelings. Who's been the longest? Dex Invictus, the #1 Chad. My most loyal fan. Besides Major Tau. Gil, 6 months. Why So Blue Tube. C. Grilly. Man, Crypto Panther. Man, I recognize all these names. Stepsis, my epsis. Look at all these freaking heroes. Okay, well, special shout out to all the 6-month members. See, this is my core fan base right here. See these people? See all these people in the gold? These are the Chads. Then we got the Teals. These are okay. These guys are cool, but they're not the coolest. Then we got the losers down here. No, I'm just kidding. These are probably gifted memberships. Okay. I've made $150 in the last 30 days from members. So it says total members 45 here, but 2 just joined. So, well, I hopefully will expand my membership base at some point. Anyway, like, subscribe, consider joining us a member to support the channel. Book a free 30-minute tax consultation with me. I am a certified public accountant and would gladly do your business and/or personal taxes any state in the United States. You could talk to me for free. I give you upfront fixed quotes, and I'll do your taxes like a boss. Have a wonderful, delicious evening. Cheers.